Yeah. Hi friends, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School. I'm here with my friend Lisa. We're at Camp 3 Beach Park today, filming a little flow. And we're gonna focus on eagle pose today. The idea of feeling like an eagle, strong and proud, flying, expanding our wings, and just feeling a sense of lightness and flight. We'll start today in a child's pose. So you can come toward the back of your space. Your knees can be together or wide apart, big toes touching. Hips toward your heels, arms reach out in front, forehead relaxes down toward the earth. And take a moment when you arrive to truly settle in, to allow yourself to feel grounded and connected to the earth below. And start to lengthen and deepen your breath. Breathe in and out through your nose if that's comfortable for you. And maybe you can create a sound in your throat with your breath, a slight constriction. Think about an eagle. What it means to you, the first thought that comes to your mind when I say that word, what you envision. And any positive qualities, try to embody those throughout our flow today. We'll stay low to the earth. Walk your hands as far as you can to your right. They might come off your mat. Let your hips lean a little bit to your left. Head and neck can stay relaxed. Breathe into your side body. And then take it all the way to the other side. Hands left, hips right. Find that same stretch in the opposite direction. And then back to center. Lift to hands and knees, tabletop position. Spread your fingertips wide, shoulders come right above your wrists, hips right above your knees. Inhale, cow pose as you lift your tailbone, drop your belly, send your heart forward. Exhale to cat, scoop round, press the earth away. We'll move like that. Inhale, cow, belly down, send your heart forward. Exhale to cat, really press and round. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Come back toward a neutral spine. Draw your knees together so they touch. And extend your right leg behind you like you're stamping your foot into an imaginary wall. Beautiful. Left arm out in front, opposite arm and leg reach. And imagine expanding. We'll take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend your elbow and knee out to the side. A little funky. Yeah, twice more. Inhale, reach forward and back. Exhale, elbow and knee bend. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to that extension. Inhale. Lower just your hand as you exhale. And take your right foot behind you to the left. Cross it over to the back corner of your mat. Yeah, I like toes tucked under. You're welcome to keep the top of your foot. Beautiful, Lisa. And then peek over your left shoulder. Nice. Find that space through your right side body. And then slowly release back to center, neutral. Sway your hips a little side to side. If you'd like, you can shake out or roll out your wrists, reset. I'm getting all the dirt on my towel. So any little movements, any little adjustments, OCD moments that you have like me, feel free to find them. We'll take knees back together to touch and then do the opposite side. Left leg back, right arm forward. Find that balance first. Strong core, beautiful. Breathe in. Elbow and knee bend to the side as you breathe out. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to the extension. Inhale. Lower just your hand as you exhale, cross your foot behind you to the right, and then peek over your right shoulder. So same thing to the other side, just like that. Gently release back to center. Replace your left knee. Find any little movements that you like, those wrist stretches, movements. When you're ready, we're gonna meet in a downward facing dog, but please take your time. Hips eventually reach to the sky, chest toward your thighs. You can pedal at your feet or sway a little side to side. Nice, take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Again, breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, little steps, feet behind your hands. Find a forward fold. Knees can bend a lot. We'll take ragdoll, hold opposite elbows. Let your head and neck relax. And sway a little side to side. Or nod your head yes and shake your head no. Beautiful. Release your hands down, lift halfway, breathe in, hands to shins, heart forward. Exhale, fold, relax everything back toward the earth. Let's do that again. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, lengthen your spine. Awesome. Exhale, fold. Rise up, reach up, arms to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Take a moment to come to the top of your towel, feet about hip distance apart, or mat if you're at home, not on a towel like us. Find your stance. Root down, neutralize your pelvis. Stack your shoulders over your hips, reach up through the crown of your head, and then bring your hands by your sides, palms face forward. For me, when I think of an eagle, I think of something proud and strong and powerful. Whatever words come to mind for you, embody those, feel those. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Feel free to bend your knees. Relax your head and neck. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. As you exhale, hands down, we're going to take just your right foot back. So left foot is going to stay forward for a high crescent lunge. Left knee is bent right above your ankle. Arms reach to the sky. Yeah, beautiful. Big breath in. As you exhale, eagle arms, right arm below your left. So we're going to take arms wide and then cross like you're giving yourself a hug. Yes, you can hold shoulders, or if you like, you can connect your palms. As you inhale, lift your elbows, little back bend. As you exhale, think of elbows rounding toward your belly. Really press through your feet, just like that. So good. Twice more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round it forward. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale up, unwind. Reach your arms to the sky. Find that openness. Exhale, release your hands back down to the earth. Right hand stays, left arm lifts. Find a twist toward your front leg. And if you prefer, back knee can always come down. For me, that feels more stable in my low back. Nice, yeah. If it's okay on your gaze, you can look to your top hand. So nice. Big breath in. Exhale, release your hand down. We'll step back to a high plank upper push-up or a tabletop. So however you want to get there, left foot steps to meet your right. Knees can always lower for more stability. Shift forward, breathe in. Chaturanga to your belly as you breathe out. Lower all the way down. Baby cobra, lift your heart, inhale. Gently lower, exhale. Back through high plank or tabletop, breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward to your hands. Exhale, step or hop, top of your space, forward fold. When you arrive, halfway lift, breathe in. And exhale, fold, let it go. Stand tall, reach high, big inhale. Palms together in front of your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers or reach in that direction. So for some of us, this will be plenty. Otherwise, you might be able to connect your hands. Reach your hands back, lift your heart. And then belly to thighs. So I'm bending my knees a lot. Begin to fold forward. Let your head and neck relax. Yes. And notice how your shoulders feel. If it's too much at any point, you can release hands to the ground. We will meet you there eventually. If your hands are still clasped, release the grip and lower your hands down toward the earth. Yeah, you got it. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps back this time, right foot forward, depending on where you are in your space. So we're gonna find our high crescent lunge with your right foot in front. Arms reach to the sky. Amazing, breathe in. Breathe out, eagle arms, other arm below. So left arm below if you did the right last time, or whatever feels more awkward. Usually the second one is awkward. You can always connect your palms. Breathe in to lift your elbows. Breathe out to round it forward. A little bit of a balance challenge. We're going to take 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round it forward. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale up, unwind, reach to the sky. Exhale, release your hands down, frame your front foot. Again, back knee can lower, that's where I'm going for stability. Left hand stays this time, right arm reaches to the sky. Find your twist. And see if you can hug your shoulder blades together down your back, create openness through your chest. And slowly release your hand down. Step back to your tabletop or your high plank upper push-up, however you can or like to get there. Nice. We'll take a little shift forward, breathe in. Lower just halfway, chaturanga, elbows hug your sides. Inhale, lift your chest. See if you can press into the tops of your feet to lift your thighs for up dog. Yes, Lisa. Exhale, back to a child's pose. Knees down, hips to heels. Relax everything toward the earth. Feel that sense of grounding once more. That sense of connection to the earth below you. One of the things I love about the shape of eagle pose is this compression and then the openness afterwards. So playing with a little balance, flying, lifting, creating space, and also coming back to a sense of groundedness, a sense of connection. Inhale to your tabletop, hands and knees. Exhale, draw your knees together to touch. So like we did before, we're going to extend your right leg behind you, your left arm out in front. This time we're either going to stay here, think of reaching, or bend your knee, try to find your foot behind you. And you may, you got it. You may not be there, that's okay. You can reach in that direction. If you've got your foot, maybe you kick back. Maybe you challenge your balance by peeking over your left shoulder. Amazing. Release your foot if you have it. Inhale, extend long. Lower just your hand as you exhale, and then cross your right knee behind your left. So it's going to be a little bit funky. I usually have to adjust my knees back toward the center of my towel, my space, my mat. We're going to take cow and cat pose like this with knees crossed. So inhale, lift your tailbone, drop your belly, send your heart forward. Exhale, scoop round, press the earth away. Twice more. You may not have as much range of motion, but you might feel a little something different in your outer hips. Find your breath. Move with its rhythm. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Come back toward neutral. And then just gently press your hips back. So you find your own degree. For some of us, we can come all the way back toward our feet, finding that stretch. For some of us, just a gentle press back feels like enough. And we'll slowly release back toward neutral. Shimmy your hips side to side, maybe move your feet, maybe you find a little wrist stretch, reset. I always feel like this is like a funky little dance. And then we'll make our way to the other side. In your time, knees together in your tabletop. Left leg will reach back. Your right arm will reach forward. So that opposite arm and leg extending again. Option to stay or bend your knee, reach for your foot. And you can kick back, peek over your right shoulder. You can simply reach in that direction. If you can't touch, no worries. Release your foot if you have it. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower just your hand, cross your left knee behind your right, and adjust as you need for cow and cat with eagle legs. Inhale, tailbone lifts, belly drops, heart reaches forward. Exhale, scoop round, press. Twice more, your breath. Back toward neutral. Keep your legs crossed, a little press back. You decide how far you go. Maybe feel some sensation, a little stretch. Back toward neutral. Uncross your legs. Reset, move around in any way that you like. Sometimes a nice wrist stretch is to turn your fingertips back or even flip your palms up. That's okay on your forearms. If you're typing a lot, this can be a little intense. Yeah. We'll find our way to downward facing dog. Take your time. Full breath in through your nose. Stick out your tongue, lion's breath, let it go. Again, breathe in. Stick out your tongue, let it go. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward to your hands. Exhale, step or hop, top of your space. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Inhale, rise, arms reach high. Exhale, palms together in front of your hearts. So we're going to take our full eagle pose, starting with your legs, sit into a chair. And it doesn't matter how low you go, but try to get more weight into your heels. Yeah, just like that. Arms go wide, big breath in. And then one arm below the other. Let's start right arm below. Yeah, switch arms. There you go, perfect. So we're on the same leg too. And then you can stay with your hands connected to your shoulders. Sometimes that feels really good. If you'd like, you can bring your palms together. Then we're gonna play with right thigh coming up and over. Thighs squeeze, toes can touch. Yes, so it's right arm under, right leg over. Beautiful, just like that. And you're kind of hugging everything toward the center line of your body. Like you could squeeze your arms and your legs even tighter toward your core, toward an imaginary line from the crown of your head down to your tailbone. Nice deep breath in. Full breath out. One more, big inhale. Big exhale. We're going to unwind to a one-legged Tadasana. So your arms reach out and up. Your right knee lifts to the sky like you're taking a big step. And we'll just stay here with our balance. Toes can always tap down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale here. Warrior three as you exhale, foot back, heart forward. Let's take arms out wide like wings. Feel that expansion after your eagle pose. Some people call this airplane pose. Warrior three. Full inhale. Exhale, step back, high crescent lunge. Right foot to the back of your space, left foot forward. Adjust however you need, arms high, breathe in. Cactus your arms, open your chest, breathe out. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, release your hands down to frame your front foot. Take a breath in, look forward, and we'll simply step up, right foot meets your left, forward fold, let it all go. Yes, just like that. Halfway lift, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Stand all the way up, arms reach high. And bring your palms together in front of your heart. Same thing to the other side. Start into your chair pose. Find some depth in your legs, a sense of strength and stability. And then we'll take arms wide. This time left arm below. Palms can find opposite shoulders or hands connect. And then when you're ready, left leg up and over. And what really helps when you balance is this sense of gaze, of focus, your drishti. Both physically, staring at one point that's not moving, so maybe not me, and mentally, what is your focus? What are you paying attention to? Full deep breaths. Unwind one-legged Tadasana, arms out and up. Left knee lifts like you're taking a big step. Find your balance. Breathe. Inhale here. Warrior 3 or airplane as you exhale, arms wide, left foot back. Feel that sense of reach, expansion. So nice, Lisa. I can see from the corner of my eye. Big breath in. Step it back, high crescent lunge. Breathe it out. Arms to the sky, inhale. Cactus your arms as you exhale, open your chest. Breathe in, hands high. Breathe out, fold over your leg. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step up, left foot meets your right. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, release, relax, head and neck. Heel toe your feet out a little bit wider. Well, let's take it quite a bit wider. I'm almost as wide as my towel. You've got a wide towel there, so wider than hip distance. Heels in, toes out. We'll sit down into a squat. Yeah, hands to your heart. They say with squatting, the people who can squat into their older ages are the ones who live longer. So we got this. Lengthen your spine, open your chest. Breathe here. Even though we're low, think about that feeling, that embodiment of the eagle spirit again. Whatever it means to you. Nice deep breath in. We'll exhale, come down to a seat. So I like one hand in front, one hand below, or behind, I should say. Bring your feet together, knees out wide when you arrive. Take that cobbler's pose, butterfly shape. Breathe in. Hinge forward over your legs as you breathe out. And hands can go wherever you like them. Some people like to massage their feet, walk hands out in front, elbows towards shins. Another full round of breath. Gently lift your chest. Draw your knees together. We'll find a boat pose, a slight lean back. Engage your core, lift your heart, shoulders relax, and then feet can float one at a time or both together. If you'd like a little bit more, arms can go wide. If you'd like a lot more, arms to the sky, legs straight. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Feet down, hands behind you. Windshield wiper your knees, right and left. A little reset, release for your hip flexors. I think everyone's going to Molokini this morning. Lots of boats out there. We'll come back to neutral. Take your left knee out to the side, right leg in front of you like you're taking a tree pose seated. Reach your arms overhead, big breath in. And fold forward over your extended leg as you breathe out. So you've got the option to be kind of belly over thigh, or if you want, same hand as leg can come inside, other arm up and over for more of a side bend, just depending on what feels good. Yeah, just like that. And we'll slowly release back up and simply swap legs. Other leg extends. Arms to the sky, breathe in. Hinge forward over your extended leg as you breathe out. Same option to be more belly over thigh, or same leg that's extended, same arm of leg that's extended. Comes inside, other arm up and over. And when that feels even, back toward neutral. We'll take both legs out in front. Hands behind you, fingertips point toward you if that's okay on your wrists, otherwise you can point them away. And then simply lift your heart. If that feels like enough, you can stay. If you'd like a little bit more, you can either take a reverse tabletop or reverse plank. So tabletop's gonna be a little bit more supportive, feet down, knees bent, hips lift to the sky. Reverse plank, legs are gonna be straight. Think about pressing your toes down to lift your hips. Yeah, nice, Lisa. Lift your heart, big breath in, and slowly release it down. So good. You can release your hips to the earth, roll out your wrists, come back to your seat, shake it all out. Little shrug of your shoulders. I always like to think about folding and then the opposite, kind of like we did in that eagle, and then that opening. We're gonna come onto our bellies. So legs can swing behind you, lower down, however you'd like to arrive for a Sphinx pose. Forearms parallel, elbows below your shoulders, palms either flat or connected. And then imagine drawing your heart forward as you hug your shoulder blades together down your back. And you can stay. It might be nice to drop chin to chest and explore a little bit of neck movement. For me, there's always one side that's really tight. As you're ready to release, elbows wide, hands stacked. Some people call this a little crocodile pose. Forehead rests. And we'll gently press back to a child's pose. We almost had a chicken visitor. Had lots of dogs, never a chicken. One last shape, both sides. Before our final rest, we'll take a thread the needle. So from a tabletop position, doesn't matter which arm you start with. One arm is going to reach to the sky. You can roll your wrists a few times, and then you're going to thread through. Drop your shoulder, the side of your head down. Opposite arm can reach in front or wrap behind you. And slowly unwind. Replace your hand, unthread your arm, reach up, counter stretch, release it down, and then swap it out. arm high, roll your wrist if you like. Thread in the other direction. Drop your shoulder, your head down. Hand can stay, reach. And we'll slowly unwrap. Left hand down, whatever hand is lifted. Unthread right arm out and up. Roll your wrists, reset. And find your way onto your back for our final resting shape. You might take a moment here to notice if there's anything else your body's craving, another stretch, perhaps a twist, a back bend, a figure 4 or hip stretch. If it feels like you're ready to simply be, let yourself get comfortable. That might be knees bent, feet on the earth. That might be legs extended. Snuggle your shoulders down your back. Feel yourself get heavy. Release and relax into the ground below you. Eyes soft, face relaxed. A couple minutes here in stillness and silence. When you feel ready to reawaken, start with little wiggles, fingers, toes, wrists, and ankles. Maybe a full body stretch, arms up over your head. You can turn to one side, a little fetal position. And gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat, eyes closed or soft. A moment here just to pause. Notice how you're feeling. Come back to that embodiment of the eagle and see if you can carry that with you off your mat and into the rest of your day. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Thank yourself for making the time to move, to breathe. I thank you as always for sharing your energy with me, practicing together. We'll bow our heads together in silence. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.